Hey everyone, it's Bobby. I am here to share with you my completed project for the August Craftology box, and this is using Tamara's new design called Remember the Time. This is going to be a 2-volume set. This first volume includes January through June, and the second volume, which will come out in October, will be July through December. So I have created an album for you, and I will be creating the second volume in October, and then I will create a box that will hold both of these together. Got some dust on there. Okay, so I used some of the design paper to make this collage for the front. You will have a die cut that says our story, or our year, sorry, it says our year. I am going to save that to put on the box that will hold both volumes because it will be the whole year. And I just printed this out on Word, just says Remember the Time, Volume 1, January through June. These little gems and the white flowers and leaves came in the kit, along with this ribbon, or crocheted trim, I think it is. I just added these little pink flowers that were in my stash for some extra color. And then I cut these pieces off of the design sheet, what do they call it? I can't even think of the name. But anyway, these were on the front of the collection, and I just cut out these little squares and made a placket to put on the spine. So in my album, there are 6 months. Each month, as you go through the book, you'll see it's the same basic layout, with the exception of the covers. I started January on the inside of the front cover, and I have several embellishments in this pocket for photos and journaling. And there are banners on each page, and I used the banners to make this flag at the top. And these little circles are on the cut apart sheet. You have to fussy cut them out yourself, but it's not difficult at all. I rather enjoy it myself. So I cut out these pieces, made a little folder with room for 2 photos inside and another one on the back. So each one of these little folders, and I've made several of them throughout, will hold 3 photos. And I had this little snowflake in my stash, I just added it. Then I have a Photomat here, and I left all the Photomats blank on the back so that you could add a photo, or with a white gel pen you could journal. Here's another one of the little folders. This one has a snowman and a snowflake on it, and I just cut this out of a die I had, and I layered it up, I think 4 times, and then it's got 2 pictures in there and 1 on the back. They're so super simple to make, and I have all of these in the tutorial for you, which will be out on, I think it's the 10th. We have a double Photomat here. This is one of the cut aparts that says Trust in the Magic of New Beginnings. It's so pretty. Just beautiful paper. And here's another tag. This one has an angel on it. And then you have room on the back. You could journal or put a small photo. So we'll put that one back there. Then on the right side of each page, you will have a calendar. I have these little cut aparts for stoppers. The calendar will flip up. You have room for a photo there, and I used one of the cut aparts. Then in each one of the pockets, you will have more Photomats and a little notepad to document memories of places you went, who you were with, just fun experiences that you might want to remember and pass on to your kids. I think that'll be so cute in years to come for your kids and grandkids to look back at this and see what Mom and Grandma did each month of the year, the fun things she did and the experiences she had. I think it'll be really cool to be able to share that with your kids. Even when you're gone, they'll enjoy looking back. So this closes, and these little cut aparts just hold it shut. Then we go to February, and February is Valentine's Day, of course, so Tammy did it in red and lavender. It's really, really pretty. The colors are kind of bright, but I think it's fitting for the month. So I put these 2 Photomats on her cranberry artisan. And then I have 2 of the graphic 45 tags that come in your kit. and they're the ivory color. And then there's a piece of acetate here, if I can get my finger under it. Makes a double pocket, and this is another one of her tags. Makes a second pocket in there. And then on the right side again, make sure I'm in frame here. Yes, on the right side again we have February calendar. And we have lots of inserts in this one. There's your calendar again, or your notepad. Now I only have 7 sheets in each one, but you can get as many as you want. There's lots of room in there. Here's another one of the little photo folders. I had this die that says for you, and I just put some little gems on there. And it's more photo space. Then we have another tag. This one says believe in love and everything it touches. It's so pretty. And another Photomat. And I used up everything on the 2 pages. I tried to save the extra, one of the cut-aparts and one of the solids of each month, so that I could do a second project. And so far I've been successful. I still have enough to make a second project. And I'm getting ready to work on that. So there's that. Then we have March, the month of Shamrocks. Let me move this out of the way so I can move this back a little bit. This is just gorgeous. I love this paper. This is the only place there's a magnet in this album. I have 2 of the tags here. Luck of the Irish, and this one says, wishing you a pot of gold and all the joy your heart can hold. Isn't that pretty? Every time you think she's done the best she can do, she one-ups herself. I mean, these papers just keep getting more and more gorgeous. I do have to cover that magnet, but I left it for a Photomat. And here's a Photomat in this pocket. And I used a couple more of her cutout circles. There's that one, and there's Photomat. Opens this way, and this is a little belly band under here that you can put more Photomats under. And there's a little magnet in there. Then on the calendar side, put a little cut-aparts out. And there's your Photomats on the inside. Then we have another one of those folders. I wrapped some gold twine around this one that I just had in my stash. Isn't that pretty? Put a button on it. The button made it kind of bulky, but I thought it was so pretty I couldn't leave it out. There's room for 2 photos in there and one on the back. You could actually put some journaling or a photo there if you wanted to. I just love being able to look at the beautiful paper. It's a photo book here. This one opens this way. And then you can put photo on the back as well. And then we have our little notepad and another Photomat with 2 large photos on it. So get that in there. I have tons of stuff in these pockets. I loaded them up. But you can never have too many pictures, especially when you're saving them for the kids and grandkids to look back. And something like this will last forever. And I think the neatest part of them is the notepads, where you can really handwrite your memories. They can see what you were doing, what you were thinking, and actually see your handwriting, so that will be so pretty. Then on April, it's all in pinks and greens. And I used some ribbon out of my stash. This one is the in the kit. Let's get our pullets here. Here is your little Photomat here. That's pretty much a 5x7, a little bit larger, but you know, we all print our own photos anyway, so size isn't really a big issue. This is your notepad for April. They kind of slide a little bit because I didn't fill them up real full. And then we have this little trifold. This one you can document on. It says April showers bring May flowers, and it opens like this. So you have 3 photos there and 2 more on the back. Then on this one, this is just a little booklet that opens. I love this quilted look to this paper with the daisies. So pretty. We have this Photomat, and this is one of her cut-aparts. They're really easy to cut out. They're no big deal at all. I kind of enjoy the fussy cutting. It reminds me of when I was a little girl and used to cut out paper dolls. This little tag says April is a promise of what's to come. Isn't that pretty? Just beautiful papers. And this one says New Beginnings, and it has little lambs on it. I thought that would be pretty for a baby's book. But this is not a baby's book, but still. It would be. I can always see other uses for everything. Admit One, Easter Egg Hunt, and Admit One, Easter Brunch. Then we have May, which is Mother's Day, and I have a side pocket over here with 3 openings, and I put her 2 tags in it, but the ATC Graphic 45 tags also fit in there as well. And then I have 2 more of the tags that came with your kit, and these are Tammy's seam binding, and then a double Photomat. Goes in there like that. Then on your calendar side, I had to attach one of the tickets here because I guess glue spilled or dripped from somewhere, I don't know where, but it tore my corner, so I had to put something over it to hide it. And then I have a ticket and banner up here at the top. Inside the pocket, we've got your notepad, of course, and at the top of each notepad I put the cut apart with the name of the month on it. We have a Photomat here. This one is actually a little pocket. Right here you can stick photos or journaling in it. And then, oops, one more. This one says, all that I am I owe to my mother. That is so true. Moms are the heart of the home. Dads are the strength. This one says motherhood. There's another one of her little circle cut aparts, the kids around the maypole. And there's the maypole kids again. And then we have June. And I absolutely love this page. This lattice page I think is absolutely gorgeous. And here's another one of her circle cutouts. And I have one of her tags and 2 of the Graphic 45 tags in here. This paper's beautiful. I love this. I have done this lattice before on cards and other projects years ago. I hadn't done it for a good while, and I thought that would be so beautiful on this rose paper. It just really shows it off. And then we have our calendar. 3 more little cut aparts. Here's your Photomat, and I put 2 more of the cut aparts in the pocket there. And then we have our notepad, of course, with the June bracket at the top. This one is another little folder. And these are the My Colors. A lot of these are the My Colors. The My Colors is not in the kit, but I keep a lot of it on hand because it's just beautiful paper, and so much of it coordinates well with her papers that she sends out. And I used 3 colors in this one. I used Sun Glow, Spearmint, and Aqua Tint. Those are the only 3, and I think I used 1 sheet of each. As another one of her tags. And this one says, the time of perfect young summer. And then it closes, and we put these 3 back in there. And then, like I said, there will be volume 2, and I will be sharing that with you as well. And once volume 2 is made, then we will make the box to hold them both so that you can really display them on a bookshelf or wherever you might want to set them out for people to look at. It's just a beautiful, beautiful collection to preserve your memories. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. And the tutorial and cut list will be provided. I think we're to post that on the 10th, but I'll double check that for you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.